You sit down for a normal lunch. Nothing wild. Then, like someone flips a switch, your brain goes dim. Eyes heavy. Thoughts slow. You blame sleep, or stress, or your willpower. But this happens to well-rested people on totally normal meals. It is not in your head. Your brain is running short on usable fuel at the exact time you need it most, and your lunch timing and composition can set it up. A crash has patterns. Moving to slide 2. For most people, the drop hits on a schedule. About 30 to 90 minutes after you eat, you start yawning. Words take longer to land. You reread the same sentence. Your reaction time feels dull, like you are wading through mud. Then cravings show up, usually for something fast, salty, sweet, or both. Coffee that normally works feels weirdly weak, so you pour another cup and still feel flat. Mood can get blunted too. Not sad, just less sharp and less driven. If that sounds familiar, stop calling it laziness. Treat it like a predictable signal. When the timing is that consistent, it is rarely you, and often your glucose is getting shoved up and then pulled down too hard. Moving to slide 3. Here is the basic loop. Fast carbs hit your bloodstream quickly. Your body answers with insulin to clear that glucose. Sometimes that response is bigger than you needed for that meal, so glucose drops fast. Your brain senses the dip as underfueling, even if you ate plenty of calories. Then you crave a quick rescue, usually more refined carbs. Once you see that loop, you can spot which meals are most likely to trigger it. Moving to slide 4. Certain lunches are basically designed to spike. The biggest accelerator is liquid calories. Juice, sweetened coffee drinks, soda, even a healthy smoothie can deliver sugar with almost no chewing and very little fiber to slow absorption. Then look at low-fiber, high-starch meals. White bread, fries, chips, white rice, big flour tortillas, many grab-and-go sandwiches. They are easy to eat fast, and they break down into glucose quickly. Hidden sugar matters too. Sauces and drinks are the silent add-ons that push you over the edge. Think teriyaki, sweet chili, honey mustard, barbecue sauce, sweetened yogurt, bottled iced tea. You can have a decent meal, then accidentally turn it into a glucose slingshot with what you pour on it. And watch the dessert seal. If you end lunch with something sugary, you can get a second spike and a harder dip later, right when you are trying to work. So if you crash, do not just blame the entree. Add up the starch, the liquid sugar, the low fiber, and the sweet finish. Then you know what to change. Protein and fiber are the break. Moving to slide 5. To blunt the crash, build the plate so glucose rises slower and steadier. Get a real protein anchor, then add fiber, like vegetables, beans, or whole fruit. This combination helps slow stomach emptying and spreads absorption out, so you get fewer cravings and better mid-afternoon focus. You are not chasing snacks because you never fell off the cliff in the first place. And once the spike is controlled, another factor starts to matter more. Big meals steal blood. Moving to slide 6. After a big lunch, your body reroutes resources. Digestion demands circulation, so more blood flow goes to your stomach and intestines. That can leave a little less for your brain in the short term, and you feel it as heavy eyelids, slower thinking, and that physical urge to lean back. Meal size matters. The bigger the meal, the stronger the diversion. And fat makes it last longer, because fattier meals slow stomach emptying and keep digestion running at a higher pace for more time. That is why a greasy, oversized lunch can feel like it steals your momentum for hours. If you want to stay sharp, aim for a lunch that satisfies you without flooring you. Your body is not being lazy. It is doing scheduled work, and your schedule has a dip built in. Moving to slide 7. Even if you ate perfectly, your alertness is not flat all day. Most people have a circadian dip in the early afternoon. Your brain is simply less primed for focus then, so the same meeting or the same spreadsheet feels harder. Sleep debt makes that dip deeper. If you trim sleep last night, your early afternoon becomes the easiest place for drowsiness to break through. Your environment matters too. Dark rooms, warm offices, and soft seating all push you towards sleep. If you want a fast countermove, use bright light. Step outside for a few minutes or get near a window. Light is a powerful signal for alertness, and it can blunt that midday slide when your internal clock is already leaning sleepy. Moving to slide 8. Here is a sneaky reason you can feel sleepy after eating, even without a dramatic sugar crash. When you eat carbs, your insulin rises. Insulin does more than manage blood glucose. It changes which amino acids stay in your bloodstream and which get taken up into muscle. That shift can increase the relative availability of tryptophan, the amino acid your brain uses to make serotonin. More tryptophan crossing into the brain can nudge serotonin upward, and later that pathway supports melatonin production. The result is not necessarily a sudden collapse. It is often a warm, relaxed, slightly heavy feeling that makes focusing feel optional. Carb-heavy meals amplify this, especially when they are low in protein and fiber. If lunch is mostly refined carbs, you are more likely to feel calm and sleepy, even if your glucose readings look fine. If you want to reduce that effect, build lunch with protein and fiber first, then add carbs in a smaller portion. Think chicken and vegetables with rice, not a bowl of rice with a token topping. When you understand this, post-lunch drowsiness stops feeling mysterious. Sometimes it is not a crash. It is chemistry nudging you toward rest, and fluids can push you there too. Moving to slide 9. Mild dehydration can feel like fatigue before you feel thirsty. Low fluid can reduce alertness, and salt balance matters because water follows sodium. Big meals also pull fluid into your gut during digestion, so you can feel dragged down. Do a quick check. Glance at urine color. Pale yellow usually means you are fine. Darker means drink water, and consider a pinch of salt or an electrolyte if you have been sweating. Coffee can hide thirst, which sets up the next problem. Moving to slide 10. Caffeine can feel like it fixed your morning, but it can also set a trap. A big dose early can delay sleepiness, then the rebound lands harder in the afternoon. Sugary coffee adds a glucose swing on top. Tolerance matters too. If you need more caffeine for the same effect, you are paying a bigger price. And late caffeine steals night sleep, which makes tomorrow's afternoon dip worse. Use caffeine deliberately, not automatically, and you can learn a simple way to tell what is really driving your slump. Moving to slide 11. Here is a simple self-test you can run for 3 days. Set a timer to check in every hour, give your energy a quick score from 1 to 10, and add one word for focus, mood, and cravings. That takes 10 seconds, but it stops you from only remembering the worst crash. Then, for each meal, write the rough shape, not perfect macros. Just note what was the main protein, what was the main carb, and whether there was fiber or veggies. Also track portion and speed. Did you eat standing up, rushed, or did you take 10 minutes and actually chew? Speed matters because fast eating makes it easy to overshoot before satiety signals catch up. Mark caffeine, alcohol, and any sugary drinks. Add movement and light. Did you sit for 3 hours straight? Did you get outside? Did you walk after lunch? Finally, circle repeatable triggers. Same lunch leads to a 3 p.m. dip. Meetings plus coffee equals shakiness. When you can predict the pattern, you can change the meal shape instead of blaming your willpower. Moving to slide 12. Fix the meal shape, not your personality. Start with a protein anchor first. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, tofu, beans, or a protein shake, if that is realistic. Then add fiber or veggie volume, because it slows how fast the meal leaves your stomach and helps you feel full. For carbs, pick slower options more often. Whole fruit over juice, oats or potatoes over pastries. Rice is fine, just watch the portion and pair it with protein and fiber. If lunch regularly wipes you out, split it. Eat half at noon and half later. Or keep the carb portion smaller at lunch and move more of it to dinner. Then walk 10 minutes after you eat. Easy pace is enough. Do this consistently, and your afternoon becomes steadier, which also makes it clearer when something deserves a medical look. Moving to slide 13. Sometimes low energy is not a meal problem. Get checked if crashes are extreme, sudden, or getting worse fast, especially if you feel confused, faint, or cannot function. Also pay attention to sleep signals. Loud snoring, waking up gasping, morning headaches, or feeling unrefreshed can point to sleep apnea, and that alone can drive daytime fatigue and cravings. If you have episodes of dizziness, shakiness, sweating, heart pounding, or intense hunger that comes on abruptly, log what happened and talk to a clinician. Those symptoms can come from several causes, including medication effects, thyroid issues, anemia, low blood pressure, anxiety, or blood sugar problems, and you want a professional to sort it out. Unintended weight change matters too, up or down, as do new heat or cold intolerance, hair loss, heavy periods, or persistent GI issues. Ask your clinician what labs make sense for you, based on your history, like a CBC, ferritin, thyroid panel, A1C, fasting glucose, B12, vitamin D, and lipids. Getting the right checkup turns guessing into a plan, and it sets you up to run clean experiments that actually teach you something. Moving to slide 14. Now run 2 experiments. First, keep breakfast consistent for a week and change only one lunch variable at a time, like swapping the carb type or adding a protein anchor. Second, test a 10-minute walk after lunch versus no walk on similar days and compare your hourly energy scores. If you still crash, try an earlier, lighter lunch and a planned mid-afternoon snack with protein and fiber. Subscribe for practical, biology-based fixes you can use immediately. Comment the single biggest trigger you found in your log. This content is for education only and is not medical advice. Stabilize glucose. Unlock real energy